Good morning, Bethel United Methodist Church family, and good morning to those who are joining me. So I'm sitting here in my car on a Monday morning, sipping my coffee, because this is where we meet, in my car right now. And it's crazy how cluttered I feel like my mind is right now today, because I know what I want to say. I know where I want to go and what I want to talk about, but I can't find the right words and tone to put it in. I feel like we're at a point with this COVID-19, with everything of what now? What now? Louisiana's hopefully hitting the peak and we can start seeing a decline, but the rest of the country is still climbing. Everything is closed. Sports are closed. Seniors for 2020, they'll never forget this in their entire life. And I keep thinking, what now? What do we do? And I wonder if that's what the disciples felt. If that's what Pontius Pilate felt. The Sanhedrin, the Pharisees, all of these people who helped put Christ to death, or who believed in Christ. What was their what now? We know that after the crucifixion, the disciples ran away and hid. We know that the Pharisees witnessed the curtain being ripped. We know that everyone felt the ground shake. We know the centurion knew something significant had happened to a righteous man. And we know that life wasn't the same for anybody else. It had changed. And that's what we are faced with today with COVID. It is changing the way we live our lives. It's changing the way we worship, but it's changing the way we interact with the people. Our lives will never go back to the way they were. And that's good, because I've seen so many positive things that have come from this. I've seen families reconnecting. I've seen neighbors helping neighbors. I've seen selfless sacrifice for our first responders and essential personnel. I've gone to Walmart several times to pick up the provisions for the home, and I have seen our local Walmart on highway, what is it? Well, on Monroe Highway. I think it's 6030 Monroe Highway. I've seen their staff working tirelessly, with or without a thank you. They do it not just because it's their job, but because we need them to. Because if they don't do this, then we're in trouble. We're relying on them. I've seen people reach out to each other and check on each other. I have seen so many things that are different. And why are they different? Because of this disease. Because of this illness, whatever you want to call it. And for the disciples, everything changed as well. Christ came back. Pontius Pilate knew something had happened, and that life for him would never be the same, no matter how much he tried, no matter the fact that he murdered the guards who were watching Jesus's tomb because of what they saw. The Pharisees saw that things changed. Everybody saw a change, and it happened. And it happened overnight almost. Almost literally overnight. So, I'm curious to see what your responses are. What has changed for you with this COVID-19? What has changed for the good? And what are some negative changes that you've experienced? Let's talk about them. The isolation is hard. I know. Not gathering together as a church family is even harder. Not being in my home, which I consider Bethel's structure to be, is hard. Not being able to go out and see good friends and hug them is hard. Feeling like all the conspiracy theories are coming out is entertaining, but it's still kind of hard. So how has it changed you? What is your what now? Now that you've had time to sit at home, think. Now that employees that we disregarded before, the sanitation workers, the stock boy, the cashiers, any of those, how has your perception of them changed? How has the perception of yourself changed? What now for you? Now that Christ is risen. Well, I know that was a buckshot, and I'm sorry. Like I said, I feel like a squirrel at a rave, and I'm only halfway done with my coffee, but I wanted to talk to you guys today. Please know that I do miss each and every one of you. And hopefully when this is over, we'll all be able to come back as a family. Bye, church family. And goodbye for those who have joined us. Have a great day.